3, 2, 1.
With the push of a button, the final penny is pressed at the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia. In production since 1793, the penny is currently the smallest denomination of U.S. coin. In recent decades, pennies have been made of copper-covered zinc, and since 1909 have featured a portrait of President Abraham Lincoln.
It's emotional. 232 years of history. The penny's been struck for that many years at the Mint. And it made up around 44% of our production for the last 15 years. So it's an emotional day. I think everybody's going to feel that.
More than 2 centuries ago, when the first penny appeared, you could buy a fair amount with the coin, but the steady march of inflation has diminished its value, and the little penny now costs almost 4 cents to make. Shortly after taking office for his second term, U.S. President Donald Trump ordered the end of new production.
Just over the last 10 years, production for a single penny has tripled while the demand has plummeted. Given the rapid modernization of the American wallet, the Department of the Treasury and President Trump no longer believe the continued production of the penny is fiscally responsible or necessary to meet the demands of the American public.
The Trump administration says ending production of the penny will save taxpayers more than $55 million a year, but some $300 billion of them remain in circulation and are still legal tender.
In the short run, most companies probably will keep accepting pennies. They may stop giving change in pennies, which just means that businesses will accumulate pennies. They will go to their banks, deposit the pennies. The banks will, over time, return those pennies to the federal government. They will get melted back into copper. It hasn't been a valuable coin for a long time. I'm happy to see it go. It hasn't been worth it for the government to produce it. And honestly, once it's gone, nobody's ever going to miss it.
With the penny on its way out, some are now focusing on the future of the nickel. The U.S. Mint is studying the impact of potentially eliminating the 5-cent coin, which costs about 14 cents to manufacture. The high production cost, combined with the shift towards digital transactions, means the nickel could soon suffer the same fate as the penny. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.